Roads are on the tops of the mind of many people tonight. Now, Aaron talked about those plunging temperatures. That's going to create some black ice and some slick streets.
Our Matt Lorch is in Tacoma tonight, and Matt, you are seeing it live as hills turn into slides at this point, and it is coming down. I see it right now.
It is a winter wonderland here in Pierce County. Jamie, you were just talking about plows. We just saw one right over here. And Aaron Mayowski was talking about the winds, and the winds have really kicked up in just the past hour. So here in Tacoma, it started snowing around 3 o'clock, started sticking around 6 o'clock, and you can see in many spots, you know, we're kind of getting to that 2-inch mark out here. This is North Proctor Street. We're in the Proctor District, great neighborhood here in Tacoma. We've been seeing a lot of car traffic, some cars slipping around. We did see a plow come through here just about 10 minutes ago, a big shovel on the front end, spraying salt on the back end. Right over there is Station 13. And to tell you about the concern on the roads, 2 fire engines pulled out. They were chained up, ready to go. They had to run on some calls. Hey, here comes a car right now, so we can just check the roads. You can get an idea of how slippery it is. Some are taking it slow. We've seen some other cars just fly by. Clearly not the conditions for that. But, you know, people are venturing out. You know, the one thing that can melt the snow on a freezing cold night like this, a dragon. And so we looked over, and this was illuminated, not only a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon. This is Steve and Natalie, so you are the creators of this.
Indeed we are.
And you rode this over. What kind of platform are we on? How did you make this?
And so it's basically a tricycle that we pedal, and wanted to see how it worked in the snow. And very enthusiastic about melting the snow so that Tacoma will be a safe place to drive tomorrow.
I gotta say, I was amazed when I looked over and I said, what is that? And there's lights all over the dragon, and it's these beautiful colors. What sort of reaction do you get here in the neighborhood and around town?
You know, I think people are generally pretty excited. The only creatures that aren't, it seems to bother dogs. Children love it, and adults love it too. It's been fun.
And Natalie, anything to say about flying around town in the snow in a dragon?
You know, it really makes COVID much more entertaining. You know, otherwise we'd have nothing to do with just stay at home and watch movies.
Oh, so true. We got to keep our sense of humor. Well, thank you. This has become a bigger attraction than the snow on a night like tonight. I'd love to see you take it for a spin. I'm wondering how it handles. Look out for traffic on the road. There goes the fire-breathing dragon in Tacoma. You never know what you'll see, but this guy is pretty daring, right? To take this out on a snowy night. You know, those who did come out for a walk, they didn't know what they would expect. Thanks, Steve and Natalie. Good night. All right, the snow continues to fall. The dragon continues to breathe fire, and it's a night that we won't forget in the great city of Tacoma. We're live in Tacoma. Matt Lorch, Q13 News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow.